Good morning, grade 1.
Good morning.
This is your math review for the final term, weeks 1 and 2. So we're finally at our last semester of grade 1. If you want to find this video or the worksheet, where can you go? That's right, everything you need can be found there. So the topics covered, this time around we covered time. We recognized the different parts of a clock, hour hand, minute hand, and second hand. We were able to tell time to the hour and the half hour. We learned different terminology regarding telling time, so o'clock, half past, and we also learned about analog time. So here we have a clock. First of all, what do these numbers here represent?
Hours.
The hours, right? And what number does it stop at? 12. How many times does the clock turn in a day? It turns twice, that's right. What does this hand here represent? This one?
Minute.
And this one?
Hour.
How many seconds to a minute?
60.
And how many minutes to an hour?
60.
That's right. And how many hours in a day?
24.
24. So that is why the clock moves twice, because 12 plus 12 is 24. So here is our clock. We need to fill in with the missing numbers. So we start with which number?
12.
12, that's right. And then after 12 it's?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
And these numbers represent what? The hours in the day, that's right. Time to the hour. Write the time below for each clock. So I'm going to get some of my lovely volunteers to do that for me. Let me get Rose. It was her birthday the other day and I missed it. I hope you saved me cake. Did you save me cake?
Yes, tomorrow.
Okay.
No, 3, 0, 0.
That's right. So it's 3 o'clock. Let's get here. What's up? Nice hair. Number 2, please. Okay. Awesome. Let's go to Zahra Shaheen. Number 3. That's right. Let's go to your neighbor. Hey, what's up? Number 4, please. Mr. Banana. What is that? Wait, can you just explain to me what that says? So I can fix it.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock, that's right. So just to make it a little bit.
It's very noisy.
The pen is noisy and it's annoying also. So let's get Tiam to do number 5, please. Majid. Hello. Please do number 6. Good job. So, half past. When I say half past, what do I mean? What number? No, not 60. 30, that's right, because I mean half of 60, right? So if I have half past 4 and I want to draw my hour hand, where does my hour hand belong? Ali. 4 and 5, that's right. So there's my hour hand. And where does my minute hand go on? Which number, Brahim?
6.
6. Because here in minutes, 6 means what?
30.
30, that's right. And if I want to write my time in analog time, what is it? So I know it's half past 4. And half past 4 means what? Majid? Mahdi? 4:30, that's right. Same with the rest of them. If I want to do 8:30, where does my hour hand go? Zahra Sabra. Eight and which number? 7?
No.
9. 8 and 9. And my minute hand goes on the 6. And my time is what? TM? 8 what? 8:30, that's right. Let's do 6:30. This one's tricky, okay? Where does my hour hand go, Ibrahim?
6 and 7.
In between the 6 and the 7. And my minute hand goes where? 6. And my time is?
6:30.
6:30, that's right. Finally, we have 3:30. Tell me, where does my hour hand go, Lana?
6:30.
3:30.
3 and 6.
Does my hour hand go directly on the 3 though?
No.
Between which two numbers?
3 and
Julia?
3 and 4.
3 and 4, and my minute hand goes on the 6. That's right. My time is? Majid? 3:30. Good job. So now again, I'm going to get some of my volunteers to do the next exercise, which is time to the half hour. Write the time to the half hour below each clock. So number 1, please do it for me, Rasha. What time is it?
5:30.
That's right. Okay, let's get Julia. Can you do number 2 for me? That's right. Thank you. This is awesome. So many sequins. Okay. And okay, Ibrahim, please do number 3 for me. That's right. Good job. Let me just fix that 0 for you. This kind of looks like a 6. Good job. Read and solve. So let's get a good reader. Let me get Mahdi. Please read.
The minute hand on Jane's watch is on the 12. The hour hand is on the 4. Draw the time on the clock.
That's right. So where does my hour hand belong?
4.
On the 4. And my minute hand is on the 12. So what time is it?
4 o'clock.
So you can write that 2 ways. You can write it analog time, or you can write it out completely like this. Okay? So, Rasha, please read.
He says the minute hand is on the 8 and the hour hand is on the 12. Is she right?
Is she right?
No.
Yes, sir. Who says yes? Raise your hand. Who says no? Raise your hand. She is not right because it says minute hand is on the 8. What is on the 8? The minute hand or the hour hand? The hour hand. And where is the minute hand? On the 12. So what time is it? 8 o'clock. That's right. So she is not right. So let's write no. Okay? So here we have some word problems. Number 1. If Jan starts eating at 6 o'clock and finishes 1 hour later, what time is it? So let's get Muhammad Bustani. So if she starts eating at 6 and finishes an hour later, what time is it? That's right, 7 o'clock. Number 2, Ken plays football at 4 o'clock. He finishes at 1/2 past. What time is it? You, because you look like you're about to burst if you raise your hand any higher. So if he starts at 4 and he finishes 1/2 past. What time is it?
1/2 what?
4:30. So what time is it?
what?
Yeah, so what's the answer? That one was tricky, huh?
12.
Use your noggin. Good job. Draw the time shown on each clock. So number 1 says 4 o'clock. Where does my hour hand belong?
4.
That's right. And my minute hand belongs on? 12. That's right. Next, I have 2:30. Where does my hour hand belong? On the 2? The 2 and 3. Right? And my minute hand belongs? 6. 6:30. Where do I put my hour? Yeah. All right. So let's try and say it as a whole class. Between the 6 and the 7, and then the minute hand belongs on the? That's right. Number 4, where does my hour hand belong on? Which number? 12. And my minute hand belongs on the? 12 as well. That's right. Number 5, 11:30. Where does my hour hand belong? Yes, no, Rasha? Yes, no? Ali, between what?
Between 11 and 12.
That's right. And my minute hand belongs on the 6. And finally, number 6. It's 10 o'clock. This is simple. My hour hand belongs where, everyone? And my minute hand belongs on the 12. That's right. So give yourselves a big clap. Good job.